Hello. Last week I had a client who came to see me. He came to see me, and as always, when somebody comes, I explain how I work, etc. So I asked him if he had already a session before and what he wanted. If he wanted more a contact with spirit, or was it about his personal life, etc. So this client came, and I asked him if he had a session before, and he said yes, that he went already to see mediums in the past, and that his father came through, and that he wanted today as well a session, a mediumship session. He wanted to talk with his father, and he wanted to ask his father some advices about his professional path or his professional life. So I explained to him that in fact, when we connect with spirit, first of all, we never know who comes through, if it's really the father or somebody else, first of all. And second, that if spirit comes through, they're not coming through to give us advices about our personal life, private life, or especially professional life. So if spirit comes through, they always come with messages of love, or they are well, whatever. So he was a bit disappointed about that. So, and I told him that if he had some questions about his professional path or his professional life, I could help him through psychometry. That means I connect with his energy, and I see what I see, and we can make this session like this first, and then we will look if his father comes through or not. So he agreed with that. He was very open-minded. He agreed with that, and I started to do psychometry, and we looked about his professional path, professional problems he had at the moment, and we could find any solution. And then, in fact, I just opened up, and his father came through. But his father came through, and we talked about his father, everything. So about his life, his past, and also about the love. And he gave him messages as well, but it was really more emotional message, that he was fine, he didn't suffer anymore, etc. So in the past, this is not the first time that people come to see me concerning personal problems, but asking for advice or guidance from somebody from spirit. And I think we should be very, very careful with that, because it can give some false hope maybe, or some false information. So if spirit comes through, they often come through to tell the person in front, or to tell the clients or family members or the loved ones that they are fine, that they don't suffer anymore, or they may be there for forgiveness if there is something that was not maybe solved in this life. But they're not coming through to give us solutions about our personal life. The personal life, we have to find solutions ourselves, and we have to go through this ourselves. And as well, there's also a lot of, I would rather say, misunderstanding about guides. Because a lot of people, they think if they connect with guides, that the guides will come and they will help them to resolve problems. And again, I think it's a big misunderstanding that a lot of people have. The guides, when we connect with guides, they are here, they can help us to help other persons, but not to resolve our problems. We have to learn through our problems ourselves. And I often ask people to use their brain, the normal brain, or the normal sense of being, or the normal understanding, and not always trying to get help from spirit or from guides, or I heard even masters or angels. No, we have to stay very earth-bounded and try to get through our problems in our life ourselves. Maybe we can do exercise, or maybe we can listen more to our intuition, or maybe sometimes we have a thought and we think it's not maybe our thought, whatever, but they are not constantly around us to help us. We have to learn from our mistakes as well, and we have to learn to handle our life in a way. And at the end, the person was satisfied, because the information his father gave made sense to him. and it was a kind of relief for maybe some burdens he had for other things from the past. So I was quite pleased with this session. He was pleased too, and I think the father is pleased as well, because he came in a way I would feel like more relaxed, I have the feeling, and he came in a way like, oh, maybe I don't have to answer things. He came as he was, in a relaxed way, and the discussion or the connection was very easy as well. So if you have the feeling that there are people out there, that means spirit is there or guide are there, etc., to resolve your problems, it will take a long time for you then to understand, or a longer time to understand that in fact your problems, you have to resolve them yourself. And as I said, there are several techniques or several things you can do if you have a problem, or if you have something you don't understand rather why this happens to you, etc. Make your list, as I said. Make a list, write down what is your problem at the moment, how do you behave, who is involved, how do you behave with this person, etc. What's the positive side of this problem? What's the negative side of this problem? There are always a positive side of a problem as well. And try to understand it yourself with intellect, because I think it's a big gift God gave us, the intellect, or our mind, or our feelings, or emotions, or our intuition. I mean, we have already the whole package within ourselves. If we grab to this, we grab to that, etc., we are losing our way in a way. And there is no point as well, I have the feeling, or I think it's to run from one course to another, trying to find there must be a solution in one course or another course, mediumship course, healing course, angel course, soul course. I think we're just getting more and more split from the real way. And it's not say that mediums or healers, in a way, if you think that if you become a medium or you become a healer and life will be like easier for you, then I have to say you're completely wrong. It can be even more difficult. So it's not because we are becoming a medium or a healer and we're working with guides, they're gonna resolve our problems. In fact, on the contrary, the problems are still there. We have indeed we have to learn how to handle with this daily problem life. So I would like to come back at the beginning. So if you have a problem yourself, try to resolve it yourself with your intellect. You can always ask for help in a way, but if you want to have a solution, try just to observe what's happening. I mean, you can send a thought like, I would rather have a solution for this or for that, but then open up and look around you, what's happening at this moment. Observe how the people are talking to you, or maybe you can have the solution from somebody else talking to you, not from a guide, but maybe a neighbor is going to tell you something and the solution comes from the neighbor. Just observe, but don't try to grab something that you're even not sure if it's the right thing or not the right thing. And it can help you. I mean, you can have find more quicker a solution than trying to have something or feel something that maybe it's not even right. And then what? So try really, if you are a medium or if you are healed, but especially if you are a medium and you have people coming to you, or if you go to see a medium and you go with this feeling or with the thought, I'm going to go to this medium and my mother will come through and she's going to tell me what to do about this relationship or that relationship or this. Don't go with that aspect. Try to find yourself out before, or try to figure out what is the solution for this, and just try, open up and let come your past ones through without giving them the pressure they have to tell you the solution, because it doesn't work like this. Okay, so thank you for watching this video and see you soon.